Alright. Well, everybody, it's been a little bit, and now we're back with some more Legend of Heroes. Last time we went and, well, we did a lot, to be honest. We went and escorted Tita all the way to the hot springs and had a grand old time having some bonding moments. You know, Tita basically not trying to get Estelle to define her relationship with Joshua, which Estelle has no idea what she wants at this moment. So yeah. Um sorry, I'm repositioning myself in my chair now that I'm like back in it. But yeah, and then more or less when we got up back to town the next day, Tita's grandfather had been kidnapped by some of the black armor soldiers that that Agate has ran into a couple times. We gave chase to them to the tower, which tower? Yeah, Cornelia Tower. And before we could rescue him, Tita got in the way, which led to Agate getting shot by a poisoned bullet. So now we're trying to get to a certain cave so that we can get what we need to cure the neurotoxin. So, well, not so much cure as strengthen Agate's immune systems against it, but yeah. Oh, and we also met our boy Zin over here, who is a bracer just like us, who comes over here from the Calvert Republic, which is all the way over here to the east. So, he happened to be in the area, and he is here to give us a hand so that we can try and save Agate. And then also run into the giant crab monster. You forgot that Tita is just like so high up on craft points at the moment. I guess she probably left the party before I had the chance to use it. So, here's the thing about Zin. He is basically like, you know how I built, you know, Estelle to be a tank? My boy over here is the real tank. He is super good, super bulky, and can handle a lot of different situations. So, our first task is to get him a bunch of craft points. I still like having Estelle be kind of bulky, so that she can kind of be up in the front lines, do her shtick, while also giving some support. Now let's see here. Battle positions. My dude Zin. Alright, you're gonna be up here with Estelle. Joshua, you'll be back here. And yeah, I think that looks good. Let me just make sure. Sable, single target, cannon, pole, sever, and pummel. Okay. Agate's the only one who's got 2 at this point. So, yeah, I don't remember what levels the rest of them get their second craft break. Or S break, or whatever it's called. Alright, so this is what the cave we're looking for. The Chaldea Limestone Cave. So, the Chaldea Limestone Cave, kinda mysterious, don't you think? The monster I sense inside are ridiculously strong, though. They ain't going down without some serious punishment. Sweetie, if you're scared, maybe you should just go home. You don't have to prove anything. I'm okay. It's scary, but I'll be all right. Besides, we have to get the Zimmerine moss, right? Right. So, shall we head out? It grows at the edge of some underground lake. Apparently so, yes. And that lake is supposed to be in the northwest part of this cave. We should be extra careful as we make our way through. Don't want to lose our bearings after all. I feel like Zin's voice is supposed to be like deep enough that I just need to drag Kasai over here. Just make him voice him. I have a range, and it does not make these kind of dudes sound good. It's like, yeah! And then we shoot the penguin. Yeah, this was just like Symphonia yesterday. Are we gonna turn these penguins into gloves as well? Alright. So, I'm fairly certain it's gonna be in our best interest to get craft points up for everybody, considering how low we are. But I think I'll be fine not spending Titas for a bit. While I'm trying to get people's stuff up, like, it makes no sense to just be lowering her amount as well. Especially if I can keep getting advantage on these encounters, so I'm able to get in like 2 turns a person. You know what I could do? No, it's... Okay, that's not... Okay, so there is a spell in the later games that you can use to... Whoa, that was a bit of a lag. There's a spell in later games that you can use to try and upgrade... Not upgrade, that to like build craft points every turn. But it doesn't seem like it's in this one. I'll just have her not do anything. Ooh, level up. Alright. I can almost guarantee I'm going to get lost here. Alright, so this is a forward progress. So then... what's over here? More penguin. So yeah, I'm wanting... I know there's no way I'm going to be able to finish Tales of Symphonia by the time Endwalker drops, but I think I want to try and finish up this game before Friday. I think if I... because I'll be finishing BDSP tomorrow, probably, at which point I'll probably... instead of jumping right back into tactics, since it'd be going on hold again anyways once Endwalker drops. Ooh, Black Fang. Yes! Finally! Black Fang is what, if that's what I think it is. Let's see here. How do I look at these? Wait, no. I know. Tactics. Let's break. Joshua. Cut down all enemies with an instantaneous attack. Yes, that's what I'm looking for. But yeah, I'll probably switch my, like, start doing this, game during the day as well once I finish, Shining Pearl. That way, like, the only game that I will have been actively playing that I hadn't finished at that point will be, Tales of Symphonia. So yeah, when you have 2 S-crafts, you can go and like choose either of them from your menu whenever you want, but when it comes to the actual S-break, it's whichever one you have set up. Which generally, it's one of those things where if you get it, whichever one you get second is almost certainly the better one. I look forward to getting a stealth though. I know of a couple of different ones that she has throughout the series. I'm trying to remember what it might be what the second one in this game is. I don't think it's Wheel of Time. It's probably way too early for Wheel of Time. I bit like if Cloud's very first limit break he learned was, you know, after his, Braver was the freaking Omni Slash. I feel like I am doing a horrible job of, like, exploring. More how many penguins does one cave need? Can I hit green? I'm hitting green. Alright. Should get a good number by hitting all 5. Yeah, that was a good chunk. Let's do that again. Alright, just 2 left. Yo, you buffing? You buffing up your buddies? Did you just twerk at me? I think this chicken the penguin just twerked at me. I don't know how I should feel about this. Why are these penguins so just why?
That's that. Let's move out.
And second hit should kill. There we go.
They messed with the wrong guy.
Now that I think about it, did I set up any orbments for Zen? I did not. Yo, Zen, what are you doing with this? Tell me exactly what your aim in this particular setup was supposed to be. Alright, we'll go with poison. And then attack 2. Defense 2. I feel like shield is more like dodging isn't going to be a thing with him. Like he's got 5 agility. He's just not going to dodge anything. May as well go with shield. Okay, here we are. Wow, it's so pretty. Now that's a nice view. And in the cave no less. 1 second. Okay, here we go. Looks like we found the cave lake. The Zamuria moss should grow somewhere around here. Okay, let's get cracking. Let's save before the inevitable boss fight. Hey, look at that! Maybe that glowing stuff is a Zamurian moss. Huh, I wasn't expecting the moss to be so pretty either. Why does it glow? Probably because it has a lot of the component that makes up Septium. Come on, let's gather up so we can return to Zeus. Looks like we're all set. Well, let's head back to town and deliver it to the priest. Okay. Hold up. Huh? Ah! On your guard. Is that a penguin? An evil penguin? Whoa! I guess that's the ruler of the cave lake. I don't think we're getting out of here without a fight. We have to defeat Penguin King. Oh, I got that backwards. King Penguin. Alright, let's just lead with a flare arrow. And then...
Hey, over here! What, you yella?
What? I don't even know what that means. Like a yellow-belly coward or something? Yo, that insta freaking petrification, that's just perfect.
Prepare to meet your doom!
He's just so scared. That thing is so bulky. Alright. Let's mow down his minions. I need just a little bit more craft points and I'll be able to show off his cool move. Alright, do I have something to cure seal? Purging bomb will do it. What about food-wise? I do. But that heals so much. I'll just use this. Alright, let's do a normal attack. Alright. Let's unload.
Come on, everyone! Scary.
Tita, I think you're probably scarier than the penguin with that chain gun. Perfect. Didn't went Super Saiyan. Oh, 199. Seriously? I don't have a Curia. Alright, let's do what we're gonna do. We're gonna do an attack. We're gonna cure the seal. And when that crit hit comes around, we're gonna do an S-craft. Alright. Black Fang. Yo, double insta-death. my boy is going ham. And then Zin is going the opposite of that. Let's see how well... Like, she doesn't really have arts attack. But we may as well see how much it does. Okay, that's doing more than her normal attack. This thing must be just physically defensive. Alright. Alright. Yo, my dude just did some freaking bicycle kick on this guy. Yeah, okay. Just a little bit more. He's gone ornery. I don't have an impede available. But the flare arrow should do it. There we go. Ta-da!
We did it!
Look at all those Sepith. Now I've seen everything. Stupid evil penguin. It was kinda cute, but still scary. I guess we drove it off. We shouldn't waste any more time, though. Let's go back before it decides to come back. Or let's go before it decides to come back. Yes, that would probably be best. The moss is supposed to go to the church in town, right? Yeah, let's hurry! Alright. Now would be a great time for teleportation to be a thing. However, we now gotta march our way back through the caves. I have absolutely no idea how I was navigating. Let's just try to go south. Chest. It was intentional to find this right now. Chest is empty. Madness! 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 I feel like, is that a 300 reference? I never actually watched 300s. I feel like that's supposed to be a reference. Wait a second. This way? Okay, here we go. We're out. We're free. No more penguin. Alright. Now we need to get back to Agate. My boy! We have to save our boy. Alright. Alright. I don't remember what floor the nurse was on. Was it second? No. Agate's just there suffering while we're going up every flight or every floor just to get to him. Agate, I guess we need. Oh wait, no, need to go to the church. Oh yeah, we need to take it to Father Vixen. Okay, never mind. I'm dumb. Sorry. Father! Father, we got the Sumerian moss! You have it? I'm impressed you were able to get it so quickly. Can you use this to make that medicine? Yes, yes, of course. I need to mix it in the back. Come with me, if you please. The blue and gold consecrated by Septim, the source of all things, abides here. O great goddess, we call on your will to shape and purify the power distilled within. It is ready. Here, take this. What a pretty color! Do you drink this? Yes. Mind you, this will not destroy the poison. It will only boost the patient's immune system, so that it may deal with the toxin agent itself. How very Eastern. Yes, it does share some of the origins with the more esoteric cures of the East. Go, take it to your friend. Thanks! Thank you so much, Father! I feel like I got this one little bit of gunk in my throat that doesn't want to go away. And it's only, like, being made apparent when I try to voice Estelle or Tita. Hey, guess which floor he's on? Oh boy! We're back, Doctor! How did it go? The priest gave us some medicine! Really? I knew he wouldn't let us down. I see. So this will simulate his natural immune response. It's worth a shot. Now to get him to drink it. Dr. Millam used an oral syringe to administer the medicine to Agate. Oh. Adios, please. Whoa, why is he screaming like that? It's okay. I think he's going to be fine. What? The medicine is beginning to take effect. It hurts, it's rough on his system, but he'll recover. Exactly. This should take him out of an immediate danger from the neurotoxin. Okay. But he's in so much pain. Yes, and he will be for the better part of a day. But he'll be all right. He's going to pull through and make a full recovery. And so Agate's life was saved. Late into the night, Estelle and the others slept in shifts to watch over him. Huh? That's strange. Now where's that spare towel? Aha! Agate, he's sweating like crazy. I have to dry him. I need to dry him off. Hold on a second. Let me take a drink of water, see if I can fix this. Alright, let's just hope for the best. Agate, are you awake? I'll bring you some water. Misha? Huh? Thank the goddess. There you are. I'm right here. Don't be scared. Just... Agate! Tita put a hand on Agate's forehead, confirming his fever. She wiped his brow and laid a cool towel up upon him. Gradually, the pain left his face, and his breathing grew less ragged. Soon, all was quiet and calm, and he drifted off into a peaceful slumber. Phew, thank the goddess. Mm. But who's Misha? One of the great questions for him. I am truly sorry for having to bid you farewell. Hey, it's okay. We really appreciate all your help. Are you taking the ship directly to Grancel? Yes, there is much I must do. If I weren't expected there, I would gladly remain and do my part to help resolve this kidnapping incident. Forgive me, little one. Don't be silly. You've done a lot for us. Thank you so much. I do appreciate it. You saying so. The express flight to Grancel aboard the Cecilia will be departing shortly. All passengers, please go to the departure gate. Oops, time to make my exit. Bye, Zen. See you in Grancel. Take care. Hopefully we'll meet again, fate willing. You betcha. Oh, how long are you going to be in Liberl? I couldn't say for certain, but probably until the Queen's birthday celebration. Maybe we'll see you there. Until then, take care. Same to you. Now then, to the guild first? Maybe they've learned something about the airship from before. Yeah, and they might have some intel from the Royal Armed Forces. What are you gonna do, Tita? I think I'm gonna look after Agate. Since he hasn't woken up yet, I don't think he would be left alone. Tita, that's fine. Let us take care of finding the professor. I'm sorry, I'm sorry. All I ever do is cause you trouble. Would you listen to this kid? Where's that old spirit? Buck up, sweetie. We'll sort this out. Man, it's like I clear my throat and then I have like a brief moment where it's good, and then it's like immediately like no. I think it's a great idea for you to stay with him until he wakes up. We trust you. We trust you'll take care of him. Okay? Oh, okay. That's one brave kid. She's so sweet. I'm kind of surprised that she cares so much about a guy with absolutely no manners, though. Well, come to think of it, you two are pretty similar to each other. Huh? I have nothing in common with that jerk. How about your tendency to go off half-cocked, or how half-hearted you are? He talks like a big jerk, but he's always trying to protect others. I think that Tita sees that. I can't really argue with that. Fine, let's just go see what's up with the guild. Until Agate's up and about again, we've got plenty we can investigate. That sounds fine. Morning, Kilika! Good morning. And to you both. Has Zin already left? Yes, he took an airliner to Grancel some time ago. I wish we could have seen him off. Speaking of which, do you two know each other somehow? A bit. Quite some time ago. But that's beside the point. Have you noticed a strange current in the air? The winds are shifting. Hey, no changing the subject. Wait, we are talking about the weather, aren't we? Have you learned something about that airship? Not a thing. But I believe this disquieting atmosphere is relating to the Royal Army mobilizing. For one thing, I've sent a message to the Army headquarters at Lacen Fortress, but there's been no response. Secondly, all the mandatory inspections throughout the kingdom have been lifted. What? What's that all about? This isn't about another turf war like the Sky Bandits, is it? No, it would be strange for them to call off inspections if that were the case. If they had caught the culprits themselves, surely they would have sent word around. Maybe there is something in the air. Incidentally, I have not been able to contact the intelligence division at Lacen Fortress either. It's possible the Royal Army has some sort of internal issue going on. Some sort of... Oh, wait! The stuff that Dorothy shot! The pictures of those guys in black wearing the Royal Guard uniform. Someone mentioned my name? Dorothy! Speak of the devil, and yea verily. Wow, what an ordeal. I finally get in touch with my editor's office, and Neil had to happen to be there. When I told him about giving up my photo quartz to the army, he just blew his stack. It's so unfair. Wait, which means they haven't given it back yet? Right, I mean, how rude is that? And after I'd gone to the trouble of going to Leiston Fortress to get it back too. Wow, you've got some fire to you. Me? Well, I guess I have to have one redeeming trait, right? Anyway, I didn't have any other options but to just take a picture of the fort for the paper. It does make for a great shot, though. It lights up all pretty at night. You took a pretty picture of the fort? Not to mention, you're supposed to obtain permission to photograph any part of the military installation. Come on, it's not like it's that big of a deal. Here, take a look. I just developed it. Dorothy placed the phone on the grounder. Hey, this is a pretty nice shot. So this is Leiston Fortress. Wow, Dorothy, you've really got a good eye for this. Wait a second. What's wrong, Estelle? It might just be my imagination, but do you see anything there on the top right? What? You're right. It's not very clear, but there's definitely a small shadow there. You've got a sharp eye, Estelle. I mean, I took the picture and I didn't notice that at all. Well, what can I say? Well, it's just a silhouette. Maybe it's an army ship? No, that's no guard ship. This is that small airship from before. Before? It's the same silhouette as the ship that the professor was taken away in. Right. Wait, what? Hold on just 1 second. Why would that ship be anywhere near here? This is a Royal Army installation, isn't it? Calm down, Estelle. There are plenty of possibilities to consider before we go jumping to conclusions. Maybe we should just go straight to Leiston Fortress and ask what this is about. What? I see. You intend to put it to them directly, provoke a response, perhaps? Do you think that would be a bad idea? Not at all. You have my authorization. This has the potential to be a huge disaster. Whatever might be going on there, this matter must be handled delicately. You're starting to scare me, Kilika. But you're probably right. We have to handle this very carefully. Hey, Dorothy, can we have a copy of this picture? Sure. After all, you guys have done a lot for me. Thanks. I owe you one. If you intend to go to Leiston Fortress, you'll need to leave via the east entrance and take the Ritter Roadway. When you reach the three-way fork in the road, stay on the northern fork and you eventually wind up in front of the fort's main gate. Please use the utmost caution. Roger that. Acknowledged. Ritter mode monster. Ritter Road is east? Alright, can I turn in that book now finally? Alright, okay, so Ritter Road, we'll probably fight that boss on the way to the area we're going to. Which room was the library? I thought this was the place. I don't know anything. Here you go. Oh, have you made some progress? Yep, you betcha. We brought you your book. Please take a look at it to be certain. Oh my, this is indeed the right book. Thank you for finding it. There was ever any doubt. To be honest, I thought it was going to be a wild goose chase. I'm quite impressed that you actually managed to find it. Now I know I can leave the rest of the work in your hands. What? Right. Wait, what? What rest of the work? There's more? Traditionally, the researcher would hide 3 books. This leaves us with 2 still yet to be found. Did I not tell you? This is most definitely the first I've heard of it. How odd. But you're already aboard the ship, so to speak. So I hope I can count on your full support until the very end. Well, I guess so, but... You mean we have to deal with another unhinged person's idea of a game? Speaking of which, it's just like back in Ruan. No need to worry. The next book's hint has no words. Really? The proof is in the pudding, as the saying goes. See for yourself. You've Got to be kidding me. No comments or anything. The name of the book in question is Hertz Adventure 2. Hertz Adventure 2. Got it. Only the first part remains in the library, so it's quite frustrating having to listen to patrons ask about the sequel constantly. Well, I hope this gets you fired up to find it. Lovely. Another brain teaser to figure out. I'd take back what I said about the stupid poetry. I'd much rather do that. Oh well, either way, we'd still be stuck trying to puzzle it out. Well, best of luck. I'll be waiting for you here, as always. Alright, we'll be off then. We'll be back with that book before you know it. I'm so glad I know where that is. Okay. And then with the potent ingredient, who do we turn this into? The bar. Okay, I don't know if I've gotten the ingredient he needs yet, to be perfectly honest, but I'ma just be like, yo, hey, what's up? The tricky thing is going to be just the fact that we're missing, like, you know, 2 people now. Hello there. Do you have a minute? We saw the posting on the bulletin board brought some ingredients. Please let me see. May I see that tomato for a moment? Acarip tomato. Smells like nothing smells nothing like regular tomato. Much stronger than I'm used to. Let me try it. Ah! What is this? It's terrible. My taste buds have been violated. See, it's just gross. Maybe it'll be good for research, but I can't see anyone wanting to eat it. Well, it sure can't be eaten as is. But it's certainly an interesting flavor and scent. With the right preparations, it could be a useful ingredient for cooking. Maybe. Doesn't it worry you to eat something that nasty? No, I found that strongly bitter foods tend to be very good for one's health. When they don't kill you, anyway. And traditional Zestian cooking called for some very strong ingredients. I'm not sure that I'd want to try that. There, that should be just the right level of bitter to nicely complement the dish. Here, you can be the first to try out my new dish. Consider it my thanks for introducing me to such an amazing food. I think I'll save this for later. Now I need to get back to work. Thank you for everything today. Okay, see you later. Excuse us. So yeah, the tomatoes that like the sandwich that he just gave us is actually one of the best meals, like foods in the game, in like the franchise. You see that? Restore 40 craft points. It's amazing. One caveat is that the tomatoes are hard. I want to go to the south. Let me go to the south. You're not gonna let me handle it, are you? I want to take a dip in the hot springs first. Why are you calling me out, Joshua? Let's save. Silly Joshua. Alright. Hopefully this boss won't be too chaotic. What are we looking for? Play sabers but no riding. Alright. I have no idea what this thing will look like, but I'm sure I'll... Yeah, sure enough. Alright. Let's try not to get obliterated by Saber Wolf. Okay, at least it's just... Okay, it's... Never mind, it's not one. There's 5 of them. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Yes, please come into range. I would appreciate it. Alright, let's increase our attack.
Come on.
I don't want to knock anyone out of the circle, is the thing. Alright, that's half. Joshua can get yourself up high enough, we should be safe for a good bit. Actually, now's the perfect time for that sandwich. Alright, Joshua, just... Alright, no. You gotta do this now.
You're finished.
I was hoping to wait until the crit, but... Yeah, that was bound to happen.
Not now.
Thankfully, these guys don't do a lot of damage to Estelle. I can take those two dudes out and safely revive Joshua. Enjoy the eggnog, brother. Brother! Ooh. He's like weak to water and wind. Alright. I need to heal you. No.
We're good to go.
And yeah, okay, good job. Miss. Alright. What I wouldn't give for a hide move. I don't think stealth exists in this game yet, though. Please attack someone who was not Joshua. Thank you. Alright, Joshua, you're retreating. Alright, and now let's start. Let's speed up Estelle first. It's only 200. I'm gonna have to rely on other things.
We're good to go.
Alright. Once it's Estelle's turn, I'm going to... Alright, we'll just do an airstrike. Focus up. Okay. Estelle, use Crest on yourself. This thing just heals so much. Ah, great. Alright, Joshua, just stay far back. Let's see here.
We're good to go.
This would definitely be much simpler if I had more party members right now. Alright. I'm not letting you get that crit.
Here I come.
quickly can I get up an aqua bleed? Not fast enough. Okay. Alright, there we go. You can use death throws on nobody all day if you want.
We're good to go.
Ah, that was rough. All right, I need more. I need another. What do I have that's actually using the all that much? All right. Alright, I'm gonna replace Haze with... I don't have access to heal. Alright. We're giving Estelle Mine 3 so that she can have more powerful heal moves. Because just at this point in the game, healing for 200 is nothing. I would throw heal at her, as in like the heal quartz, but it's still on Agate. So... Alright, we've already been down this road before. So I am keen on just ignoring the monsters. I look forward to being able to make my perfect all-rounder, Estelle. Oh boy. Oh, this is a mess. No, we're not dealing with this. Not with two people. Alright. Lacen Fortress. Wow, check out the size of this base. It's gotta be several times as big as the Gate, don't you think? Yeah, you may be right. It was apparently the primary base of the counter-offensive in the war 10 years ago. Oh, okay. That's pretty impressive. Well, let's go inside and see if we can talk to whoever's in charge. Hmm? What is it? Nothing, it's just that you're not acting like your usual timid self. You're starting to remind me of Dad. No, come on. It's not like I'm not nervous. But after General Morgan, how bad can it be? Yeah, I guess you're right. I wonder if he's still mad at us, if he's still at the Gate. General Morgan's just hanging out at the gate, being like, racist. Huh? There's no one here. That's strange. There's usually a gatekeeper outside at least. Identify yourself. Huh? Where'd that come from? Probably a speaker. This is Lacen Fortress, HQ of the Liberals Royal Armed Fortress. This place is off limit to civilians. I'm afraid you're going to have to leave. Huh. They sound polite, but... yeah, I think they're just being extra cautious. Can you two hear me? Sorry, but we're not civilians. We're from the Bracers Guild. We're here to discuss the matter of the central lab being attacked. Could we please speak with the individual in charge? Are you actually Bracers then? If you don't believe us, you can inspect our emblems. You can see them, right? Indeed, you appear to be the genuine article. However, I regret to inform you that the CEO of this base is currently away. Perhaps you can come back another day. No commanding officer. Well, that sounds sloppy. In that case, anyone from the intelligence division will be fine. We have information that must go to either Colonel Richard or Captain Almathea. Very well. Wait here. It's like pulling teeth with these guys. Yeah, I wasn't expecting security to be quite this tight here. Whoa! that's something. Well, someone's here at least. Please forgive me before making you wait. I am Major Sid, Garrison Commander of Leiston Fortress. I'm Estelle Bright of the Bracer Guild. And I'm Joshua Bright, also of the Bracer Guild. Bright. Is something wrong? Nothing, pardon me. On to business. You mentioned the attack on the Central Labs? I'm very sorry, but no one from the Intelligence Division is currently here. If you'd have a message, I could deliver it for you. That could be a problem. Okay, time to shake things up. And here we found a lead on the airship that took away the professor. You what? What? Why do you look so surprised, Major? Oh, it's nothing. We've just been searching for it too. So what is this lead anyway? Take a look at this. This is Leiston Fortress, isn't it? How did you get this picture? Now, no need to get worked up. Look at the top right corner of the picture. Let's see. What the? That's obviously not the silhouette of a military patrol ship, is it? And it's a spitting image of the airship that took away the professor. Indeed, this is a grave matter. Thank you for your cooperation. I will send a report to the Intelligence Division straight away. Huh? Wait a minute, is that it? Is what it? I mean, don't you think this is weird? Why would the suspect ship be hanging around here? It's embarrassing to admit, but I'm afraid that it's entirely my fault. We've been aggressively searching along the border, so security wasn't as tight at home as it should have been then. And if this airship fled north, it's possible the whole matter may have been a plot by the Empire. Really? I'd like to know just one thing. Where exactly are all of the intelligence personnel right now? That's classified. I'm sorry I can't say more. Okay, now maybe it's just me, but don't you think this is all kind of smelling a little funny? I know, but without any concrete evidence, pursuing this lead won't do us any good. Yeah. Huh? What the? What? Why did it stop short? What? Did the phenomena start up again? Joshua, that's... Yeah, I think that's exactly what we needed. It seemed I've let you see us at our worst. Looks like the gate mechanism isn't in the best of conditions. Indeed, that's a real problem. Maybe you could get some folks from Central Lab out to repair it. I'll bet that someone like Professor Russell could have it good as new in no time flat. Yes, I'll keep that in mind. You two maintain post here until it's back in working order. Be sure to keep any careless civilians away. Sir, yes, sir. Understood, sir. That said, you two can be on your way. I'll be certain to take this forward to intelligence. Now, if you'll pardon me. Alright. Well, yeah, it's pretty suspicious. I find it hard to believe a word that guy said, especially if that little malfunction we just saw is what I think it is. Yeah, it's probably the same phenomena. Which would mean the professor's being held prisoner inside. Shh, Estelle. This isn't the place to be discussing that. Oh, okay. For now, let's get back to Zeus and see what Kilika has to say. If we have the chance, we can call for the lab chief. I just can't believe that Professor Russell is at Leiston Fortress. Are you absolutely certain? Miss Dorothy's photograph and the shutdown of the orbital power in the gate. These two things combined make the conclusion inescapable. But the Central Factory and the Royal Army have always had excellent relations. And now I'm expected to believe this? It's not as if the internal command structure of the military is all run by a single entity. People who attacked the factory were seen escaping, and they looked like Royal Guardsmen. That in and of itself is a clue. Oh, and that would mean... Visitors Royal Guardsmen is unrelated. The Royal Guardsmen are behind this whole thing. The Royal Guardsmen are behind the whole thing? Well, it's not outside the realm of possibility. Oh, that's right, they're being set up, my bad. But I think it's more likely that they're being some kind of frame-up. It's maybe some form of internal conspiracy within the Royal Army. That is unpleasant to think about. But how could the professor get caught up in something like this? Sounds like you've found a lead on our friendly neighborhood criminals. I've been standing in this doorway the entire time, and you could see it because we have a wider camera angle in this game because it's on Steam than on the PSP. Pay no attention to me just standing here and opening the door afterwards. Well, Agate, good to see you back on your feet. Yeah, I just woke up a few minutes ago. It was a little weird waking up in a strange place after being put to bed like some baby. Oh, for the love of... Everyone was worried about you, alright? Are you sure you're okay moving around so soon? Yeah, sleeping so damn much didn't give me much any other option than to recover. I'm feeling pretty much back to normal. But Agate, you should probably just rest some more. You just got that poison out of your system, and the doctor said... I said I'm fine. I've been training for years. It's not that rough on someone like me. But... Alright, I get it. I won't overdo it or anything until I'm back to normal. That cool with you? Okay. Damn kids. Even the mighty Agate is no match for Tita. I guess it's just hard to say no to someone who's kept a constant vigil over you and nursed you back to health. Ah, shut up. Getting back to the point, it looks like it's like a lot's been going on while I've been out of commission. Mind filling me in on the details? Sure. Estelle explained that all signs point to Professor Russell being held captive at Leiston Fortress. I still can't believe that Grandpa's held in there. I wouldn't have thought those goons in the black clothes were army types either. And suddenly I'm feeling better than ever. What say we go and settle our debts right now? Settle our debts? Ain't it obvious? We sneak into Leiston Fortress. We'll bust the professor out, and they'll never know what hit him. Ah, okay. Like setting everything up in one big stroke. I'm afraid it's not that simple. Huh? The Bracer Guild has a long-standing policy of non-intervention when it comes to the nation's military. Article 3 of the Guild Code, Bracers and non-involvement in military or political matters. A Bracer recognizes the nation's sovereignty and may not interfere nor arrest any person of national, military, or political standing. Or to put it simply, as long as the army is playing dumb about this, our hands are tied. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. No way! That doesn't make any sense! You mean that we can witness a crime, but if it's done by a soldier or a politician, we just have to pretend we didn't see anything? Essentially, yes. There is, however, a loophole. Article 2 of the Guild Code, Bracers and their duty to the people. In the event of an unjust imperillment of citizens, the Bracer's sworn duty is to bear the responsibility for the citizens' safety. Do you understand the significance of this? I see. The professor's not a politician or a soldier. He's a civilian, whom we're sworn to protect. So then, the rest hinges on you, Mr. Murdoch. In this case, we are obligated to oppose the Royal Army and save Professor Russell. Well, will you help us? Stupid question. The factory needs him. Hell, all the borough needs him. Go and get him. Mr. Murdoch, thank you, thank you, thank you! No need to thank me. I owe Professor Russell for all he's taught me. And so we have our adequate justification to proceed. Bracer, Agate, Estelle, and Joshua. You are hereby ordered to proceed to Leiston Fortress and rescue Professor Russell. It is not as above board as you may be accustomed to, but it is a request of the Bracer Guild nonetheless. Now we're talking! Acknowledged. Bring it on. If we're doing this, we have to figure out how we're gonna get in there. Leiston Fortress is pretty damn famous for being impossible to break into. That's true. It's easy to say we're going to do it, but putting it into practice is going to take some serious planning. There has to be some way of getting inside. Unfortunately, the security there is nigh unto perfect. Approaching from the lake would likely be impossible since it's monitored by a network of orbital sensors. Figured as much. And a frontal assault would be tantamount to suicide. Hey, Mr. Murdoch, you know that orange airship that goes to Leiston Fortress? Yes, the Leibniz. It makes periodic stops to inspect the equipment at the fort to make sure it's performing properly. Is there any way we could sneak into the fortress on that? No, all the crew members go through a thorough security check as soon as they land. It'd be impossible to just sneak away. How about stowing away on the cargo? No good. Each container is scanned with a biosensor for living creatures, and they check each and every one. Plus, those sensors were designed by Professor Russell himself. They can pick up one little mouse and a huge mass of stuff. Well, damn. Oh! What is it, sweetie? Don't you remember? Grandpa's invention from what I was showing you around. Let me think. Aha! When we were helping with the experiment of a new type of orbit, right? Yeah! It produces a force field that can disrupt biosensors. We've already tested that it works, so everything will be fine. What? Really? I had no idea the professor had ever made something like that. Where is this device, then? I guess it must be right where he left it in his laboratory. Then we have no time to lose. Hurry and retrieve the device. In the meantime, I'll gather and collate whatever data I can on Langston Fortress. Got it, thanks. I'll leave the arrangement of the delivery via Leibniz to you, Mr. Murdoch. Alright, I'll talk to Gustav. Just come to the airfield when you're ready. Alright, let's report what we've done. Alright. I feel like we're getting pretty close to I don't remember where it's mentioned, but I feel like we're getting like we're gonna be I think we might still be able to hit rank 1. Is what I'm trying to like babble on to. Alright, before we go, let's get that book. And take a quick little dip in the hot springs. So there's a specific spot over here that has a grouping of rocks that are pretty similar to the marking we were given as our clue. Let's think about how do they represent that clue in here? Okay, so yeah, like that. So there we go. It's Adventure 2. So yeah, you can see there are these 4 rocks and then the big rock in the center. So and that works as those. All right, let's get everyone some max craft points by just taking a quick little detour to the hot spring. Wait, this is the wrong way. Why am I dumb? I knew something was wrong. You gotta make every bit on foot. The punishment for my mistake is having to march all the way the correct way. Yeah, that's right. So it's the southern. If you at the first intersection from Zeus, if you go further south, then you get to the hot springs, and east is what takes you to the Wolf Fort Gate. Yeah. Okay. All right. And over here. We could just follow the road. Here we go. Sal's missing some EP anyways. Wait a second. Am I getting my things mixed up? Can I not? There we go. You have to go to the actual hot spring and not rest. Alright. Now let's march all the way back to Zeus. Turn in this book so we can get the last book we need. Thankfully, it's only like one screen apart. Get back to the city. Alright, let's grab while we're over here. Where is that thing? It's gotta be around here somewhere. Maybe in the corner of the lab or the second floor archives? Those were where Grandpa usually tosses stuff from his old inventions. Eccentric old coop. But whatever, let's just find the stupid thing. Nope. What about up here? Found it! That's the orbment that was in our experiment, alright. So, can we use it? I think so. If everything performs to specs, then it'll keep a biosensor from working right. Alright, back to the guild then. Guild has probably finished collecting intel on Fort Layston by now. Yeah, one of the things that like kind of kept me from wanting to stream for the longest time, like before I actually started streaming, is just the fact that like I have like acid reflux, which makes me cough a whole bunch, and so I'm just sort of, it's like I end up coughing a whole lot during these streams, and it's kind of embarrassing, even though it's just like I can't really help it. Oh. Did you find the book by any chance? We sure did. Again, please check it over just to be certain. There we go. Got it. Yes, this is the genuine article. And that leaves us with just one left. I need a break. What kind of book are we chasing down this time anyway? I'll spare you the testing this time. The last one is entitled 31 Cypress Trees. And here's this card. It's got more of the unusual writing on it. Ah, you 1 cypress trees, nestled atop the grassy hill, afflictions of far-off lands, draw nigh unto me like wine barrels, tumble lightly down the soft incline as I drift into reverie, enveloped within the resonance of the toiling bell, the 3rd floor. I'm actually starting to get used to these. Another riddle. Yeah, I guess so. Is this your specialty or something? Well, your task is the same as before. May Adios herself speed you along your way to success. Okay, we're going. Pardon us. So yeah, with the clue here, you see how there's like in parentheses the 3 and then the FL? I'm pretty sure that's referring to 3rd floor. Tumbling lightly down the soft incline as I drift into reverie enveloped by I think it's unless I've got this wrong. Third floor barrels. Are these barrels? Okay. I guess it's not It's not some weird thing that I've already got it, right? No, I don't. Okay. I'm getting like, I've got like so many conflicting memories from side quests. I'm trying to like make sure I've got this right thing in my brain. Okay. The only other place with 3 floors around here is the whatchamaniemit? The Carnelia Tower, which I'm fairly certain is not it. 3rd floor. You 31 cypress trees nestled atop this grassy hill, affliction of far off lands draws nigh unto me, like wine barrels tumbling lightly down the soft incline as I drift into reverie enveloped with this resonance of the tolling bell. What am I missing? Bum, 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 bum. Let's double check something. Okay, no. Where else has 3 floors? If it's not here... I don't think it's Carnelia Tower. It doesn't feel right. No. I do not remember this for the life of me. There's only 2 floors at their house, right? You go up the flight, 1 flight, yeah, there's not. No. It's not the hotel. Guild's only 2 floors. We're back, Kellica, and we have the device. I have also finished my preparations. Now, what I'm about to show you is not to be spoken of to anyone else. Oh well, would you look at that? These are the schematics for the Lyston Fortress. Wow, it sure is big. And Grandpa's in there somewhere. Isn't the layout of a fort a military secret? How'd the guild get its hands on it? The guild has all ways of obtaining information. It is best that you do not know. The Bracer Guild is much more complex organization than it may appear, and you would do well to remember that. Oh, okay. I do not think I need to remind you that this is an exceptionally unique case. Relations between the army and guild have traditionally been excellent in Libero, even relative to other surrounding nations. It is absolutely crucial that we do not cause any ill will. The guild can ill afford hostilities with the army. Do I make myself clear, Agate? Yeah, I guess. But if I see men in black clothes, then we're gonna have a hot date with the business end of my sword. Soldiers or not, I've been looking for them so long now that I think they'd be offended if I didn't kick their asses. Do what you must. I just ask that you take no lives. Estelle and Joshua, legally I shall not entrust a task like this to junior bracers. Whoa, wait a second. I don't like where you're driving at. We're already part of this. Please allow us to see it through to the end. I thought you might say that, and I don't intend to stand in your way. But it must be said that you answer to Zeus. As such, if worse comes to worse, I will accept full responsibility for your actions. You needn't worry. Kilika, I'm sorry. We've caused you so much trouble. Now then, Tita, since you're not a bracer, I have no authority over you. But are you truly set on your course? Yes, ma'am, I am. What's this all about? You don't mean... I'm the only one who knows how to operate the device, so I'm going with you. What? Well, it is very complicated orbment. I'm sorry, I don't want to cause any trouble, but I have to go too. You gotta be shitting me. Listen, Pipsqueak, I ain't hearing this crap. What the hell am I supposed to do with a kid on a mission this dangerous, huh? But, you need me to operate the device. Then forget that idea. We'll find another way to sneak in. Alright everyone, line up. Why are you so damn stubborn? You wanna run that by me again? Tia's ready and she said she wants to help. And her help will make it easier for us to sneak in. All that improves our chances of getting the professor out safely. I wanna know why you're so against it now of all times. You little... Have you even thought about her being a civilian and a kid beside? You're okay putting her in danger. I don't like it any more than you do, but we'll keep her safe. We're bracers, that's our job. You sure talk a big game for a rookie. And what does the experience have to do with this? Bracers aren't the only ones who feel that some people are worth protecting. Isn't that ideal what we're supposed to be all about? Estelle, Joshua, Agate, I'm sorry that I made you so mad, but my grandpa's everything to me. All I want is for him to be okay, so I'm going to do everything I can to make sure he is. Besides, you helped me when I needed it, so let me do the same for you, Estelle and Joshua, and for you. I swear that I'll be good, and I'll follow orders. Please, I'm begging you. Oh, sweetie. I didn't realize that you put so much thought into this. I don't buy it. If you really wanted to help us that badly without getting on our way, then follow orders and stay here. You got it? But we really don't have any other way of getting in there. I'd rather not do this. Truth be told, I can think of a few thousand things I'd rather do, but I'll let it slide this once. Thank you, Agate! You've got no reason to thank me. You fall behind, you get left behind. Just so you know. Alright. I swear, one of these days, by the goddess, you're such a jerk. Why can't you just be nice and appreciate what she's saying? Settle down, Estelle. He's just the type who speaks, colorfully when he's embarrassed. It's a defense mechanism. Both of you, shut it. Now I trust the matter has been settled. The Leibniz will soon be ready to take off. When you're ready, please proceed to the airship field. Will do. There, Kilika. Take care of the talking with the army for us. I have appropriate response lined up should they decide to question us. May just keep you. Please be careful. Alright. There's a miner here. Alright. I will figure out the book later. I don't think it's going to expire, which makes this easy. So let's go ahead and save. We're all ready to go. I've been waiting for you. Is everyone ready? Yeah, we can go anytime. Is the Lipids ready too? Yep, we're lucky that the last minute military order came through like that. We're just about to head out into Laser Fortress. We can take off anytime. Anytime? Won't it be hard to leave without it, you know, the ship? Estelle, look down. Oh, do we have to, jump? No, we don't. What? What the? What's happening to the flight deck? What, didn't you know? This place got enough secrets built in to blow your mind. To be honest, Agate. I don't know how much more I have, how much more mind I have left to blow. You probably have more left than I do, Estelle. And all of this, it's all, I know, it's all Professor Russell's handiwork, right? Tita, your grandfather is something else. I couldn't agree more. Thanks for waiting, guys. Sir! Howdy, Tita. I already heard everything from Murdoch. I had to believe what happened to the professor. Guess it's up to us to help him out. Thank you. Yeah, we owe you one. Not at all. I'm the one who owes Professor Russell. Okie dokie, we're ready. Are we ready to lift off? Gotcha. Let me know when you're ready to prepare. Alright, I want to prepare some food first. I don't think I can make more of the, tomato sandwich. No, I can't. Okay. Let's make a couple of these. Alright, we'll leave it at that for now. One last time. There we go. Alright, let's load them up. We're off to Liston Fortress. Please bring Professor Russell back home safely. And take care of Tita. Sir, no sweat. Let's go then. Water check. Bum, 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 bum. I'll be counting on you, bracers. Hey, wait! Well, Henresh. Dorothy? Oh, Chief. Were Estelle and crew about to board that last ship? That's right. How did you know? The guild tipped me. There's big trouble brewing, if what my editor told me rings true. I wanted to let them know before they left. What kind of trouble? I shudder to think how much worse the situation could get. Well, this is totally off the record, but it seems some members of the Royal Guardsmen and Gransa were just arrested for treason. What? Oh boy. That's certainly not good. This is a container y'all be hiding in. I hope you all are real close friends. It's gonna be a tight squeeze for 4 people. Really? It looks big enough. It's only half as big inside as it looks. Gotta have cargo in there for camouflage's sake. Think of yourselves like the fillings for a donut. That's not encouraging. We'll be fine. It's a matter of how you approach the situation. You'll get the job done, but I wouldn't want to take a vacation in here. Oh, right. Say, man, you got any orbital facilities here or anything? I'm a little off kilter, so I want to change things up. We have an onboard factory of sorts. You're welcome to make use of it. I'll go too. My orbit could use a little tune-up after all it's been through. This way, Agate. Alright. Laced Fortress is 30 minutes flat from here. It won't be too comfortable in the container, so you gotta get some rest while you can. Sure thing. Thank you. That guy said y'all like once, and I immediately turned him into a southern boy. Professor Russell is abducted by the Royal Army. This changes so many things. If they notice the container is fake, it'll ruin the rescue and expose our troops. I've got to concentrate. We gotta work together. Redmond, we're being swept north-northeast. You son of a... Hurry up and get us back on course. Every minute you play around is putting Professor Russell in greater danger. Just shut up, you old-timer. I can't concentrate with you barking in my ear like that. Like I couldn't tell whether we were caught in the wind. It's you that's causing me to lose my focus, old man. I do appreciate that, like, the whole like area, like the group we've been working with is all coming together to try and save the professor. Yeah. Antoine's here. And now he's gone. The factory chief's not telling us sooner than it'd help either. Show a little trust. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Very well then, let's see your combat ornament. I'll just run a quick diagnostic on it. This isn't... Wow, you just light it all up around some new gadgets. I love this song. Whereabouts of Light is just so great. I want to learn how to play it on the harmonica. Wow, look so high up. Look how high up we are. It's been a really long time since I was on an airship. No kidding, we didn't exactly have time to go sightseeing on the Sky Bandit ship. Not that this is even really compares. We're in an exponentially more dangerous situation now than we were at that point. We need to stay alert. There's no telling what might happen. Yeah, I know what you mean. I'm still having a hard time wrapping my head around the idea that something like this is happening in Liberl, though. It feels like the start of something really big. My thoughts exactly. The Sky Bandits, those men in the black, and that were manipulating the mayor of Vuron behind the scenes? If we can learn more about them, we might be able to get a solid lead. Not to mention why Dad disappeared like that. Yeah, well, while we're saving the professor, we can look around for clues. Oof, okay, this ought to do it. The metal part of the slot connector got loose. Anyone ever tell you such a busybody? If I wanted mods that simple, I could do them myself. But, hey, thanks. You're welcome. Oh, by the way, how are you feeling? I hope you don't feel all yucky. Yeah, I'm fine. You really don't have to worry. If you really want to worry about someone, worry about yourself. Now's the time to back out if you still want to. Don't get me wrong, I ain't telling you not to come. It's just, aren't you scared? Huh? Even though we're doing this for the old man, we're still breaking into a military base. Most kids would piss themselves at the idea of doing something this major. So how come you're all carefree about it? Well, I'm really scared out of my mind, but I have Joshua and Estelle with me.
And you're here too. Not being alone makes it easier, so I don't have to think about how scared I am. Maybe that's a little stupid.
A little, try incredibly. Anyway, worrying is just a waste of time.
Sorry. Can I ask you something?
Where'd this come from?
I was just wondering, who's Misha?
How do you know that name?
You called me that when you were poisoned. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said anything.
It's nothing to be ashamed of. Misha's my kid sister.
Oh wow, you're a big brother. How old is she? Older than me?
Well, sort of. I guess she'd be around your age.
Huh? I guess you haven't seen her in a long time?
Work keeps me busy. I go home about once a year.
Oh, poor Misha.
What's that supposed to mean?
It's just... I just think that if I had a big brother, I'd want to be with him all the time. I bet she feels the same way.
Really?
Well, you might be right.
If I was more reliable, maybe I'd be with her.
Huh?
We'll be landing at Leyston Fortress soon. All braces to the cargo hold. Looks like it's time.
Oh, here you are. Hi, Estelle. Didn't you hear the announcement?
We'll be arriving soon.
Yeah,
I'm all done getting ready.
Did you get everything you need, sweetie? Yep, you betcha. I even tested the timing. I think I'll be able to handle the biosensor, so leave that to me. Well now, that's encouraging.
We're counting on you, Tita.
Right.
Why don't we head down to the cargo hold? Good, you're here.
Looks like you got everything set up.
I'm all done with disguising the container. If you open it up, all you'll see are the plates that are used for fixing ship hulls. But there's another door on the side, and you can't tell it's there when it's closed.
Hey, that's pretty cool.
This ought to be to fool the biosensor and allow us to sneak in.
So all that's left is for y'all to pile on in.
Are you folks ready for this?
Of course we are.
I was born ready.
Okay, then y'all need to get in one at a time. Once you're inside, I'll close the hidden door.
Understood. I'll go first.
Hey man, this is cramped. If you don't get in exactly right,
Huh? Estelle, are you okay?
I'm fine. There we go.
Turn your head this way.
Okay. Oh, Joshua? I don't know about holding this pose.
We've just got to deal with it. Otherwise, we'll never get all four of us in here.
Right. Yeah, we have to do this.
Ahem. Next up is Tita. Agate, you're in the back. We should all fit in if we do it that way.
Okay, in I go. Oof, sorry, Estelle. Ah, Tita, you're all warm and snuggly. You even smell kind of sweet like fresh milk. Hey, don't hug me so tight. I kind of can't breathe. It's not that bad, is it? My, what squishable cheeks you have. Estelle, quit playing around.
Okay, now I'm getting nervous. Hey kids, make a little room.
Oof.
There. Is it too cramped?
No, I'm okay. I can hold out.
Don't be stubborn. If it's too uncomfortable, just say so.
Okay.
Okay, man. I think we're set. Gotcha, I'll close the door. I'll make sure we unload this container ASAP after we land. From there on, it's all up to you. Just be patient and stay calm. Good luck, kids. Alright, Leyston Fortress. Major Sid, I'm here as per your request. Hello, Chief Gustav. I'm sorry to make you come all the way here. That said, however, I'm impressed. I wasn't expecting you to get here so soon.
The Royal Military is one of our best customers. You folks are always a priority. Not to mention, the order sounded pretty urgent. I already finished maintenance on the patrol ship. Did something happen? Oh, nothing significant. Just your usual military matters. Yes. I've heard about the attack on your central labs. I've recently come into possession of a clue which may help us wrap up this matter within as little as a few days. Oh, that's excellent news. Professor Russell was one of the greatest inspirations and benefactors for me. I hope he hasn't been injured. No, you can relax on that score. Oh, how can you be so sure? It seems the abductors are demanding a ransom for the professor's safe return. That would suggest that he's unharmed, so I don't think that's a concern. I see. Well, looks like the Royal Armed Forces have this well under control. So, are you planning to do another container check today? I trust you, but regulations must be adhered to. Alright, grunts, get to work. Roger that, sir. Roger. Nothing unusual here. Next one. This one's clear. I'm picking up an anomaly up on the sensors. Looks like it's alive, whatever it is. What? What is this, maintenance chief? Hey now, I have no idea. You sure your equipment's in working order? Of course it is. It's a central lab-made biosensor. Well, if you say so, probably just a mouse or some such. Hardly worth making such a fuss over, isn't it? Regulations are regulations. Surround the container, men. Alright, open it up. Meow meow. Huh? Oh, it's just Antoinette. When did you sneak off, huh? Okay, so what's with the cat? His name's Antoinette. He lives at the Central Labs. I guess he sneaked onto the Leibniz. He certainly gave me quite a shock. False alarm, I guess. Yeah. Well, I suppose that one can't blame a cat for being a cat. Hey you, if you'd like it here, you're welcome to stay for a while. Hey now, don't try to tempt him. Meow. Cat said no. I think I'm getting the cold shoulder. Haha, too bad. Still, that big biosensor is a pretty impressive piece of work. If not for it, Antoine would have been packed away in storage. Well, it is a central lab make. Alright men, check the other containers. Yes, sir. I appreciate your efforts. We'll bring the containers in tomorrow, so you can return to the barracks for now. But pardon me, Major, but how long is the current emergency command structure expected to last? That's right. We're Army, sir. Why do we have to associate with them? It's not that I don't understand what you're getting at, but it's not the place of a soldier to question the orders of a superior officer. Besides, you never know who's watching or listening. Discretion is a must at all times. Yes, sir. Understood, sir. I feel guilty. Major, I have intel to report. Captain Amathea has come and wishes to speak with you, sir. I see. Very well. I suppose I'll have to see what that little vixen has to say. I can't feel my legs anymore. You okay, Tita? Yeah, I'm just a little fuzzy in the head is all. But I'm glad we got the equipment to work. Yeah, nice job. It was a tight situation, literally, but you stepped up. Thank you, Agate. But Antoinette showing up like that really spooks me. Yeah, he was right in the next container over. I thought we'd be discovered for sure. I think the chief put him in there on purpose. The false alarm got the soldiers to relax. He kept a cool head, though. That does sound like something the chief would do. Definitely a man not to mess with. Now, we have to get moving. We're somewhere close to the airship port. We need a plan or else we're never going to find the professor. So Estelle, check the map and tell me which way we should go. Huh? Why are you asking me?
Call it a test of how observant you are. Time's short, so let's have your answer. Command Center, Research Wing, Watchtower, Main Gate. Research Wing is all the way over there. Not the, probably the Research Wing, right? Well, color me surprised.
Just leave it to me.
Great job, kid, but don't get cocky. What's your take, Joshua? I agree with her. Since it's a standalone facility, it's probably the best place to make use of the professor's talents. I think you're right. We don't have much time, so let's go check it out. Agate, do we have an exit strategy? Oh, right. The lake on the other side of the airship port has a wharf. Once we get the old man, we can steal a boat from there.
Okay, got it.
Alright, let's go check out the research area.
You stay close, Tita. Okay.
Alright. Let's be careful not to run into any guards. That's the okay. Ooh, turn around. Oh, I know them. Exactly as we thought. So they are here.
The airship from the tower. I thought they might be the military.
They look nothing like regular soldiers, though. They're probably a special force here to practice covert ops. It's no wonder that they're so tough.
So, is my grandpa in there?
It's looking more and more likely. But if we try to take them on here, we're gonna have a rough time of it. You're right. If we cause a disturbance, we'll get swarmed by soldiers inside.
Isn't there some way we can get inside without being spotted? Hey, can't we get in from here?
No, there aren't bars over the window. If we make any noise, it's gonna get even tougher.
Oh!
Jackpot.
Huh?
I really can't thank you enough, Professor Russell. Your work on finding a means of controlling this gospel is of great help. On behalf of the Intelligence Division, I extend my deepest gratitude.
I should have known that you were all behind this. Colonel Richard, Chief of Intelligence. Hard to believe you once served under Cassius.
Ah yes, you and he were friends, if my memory serves me correctly. We've been looking for him, actually, although we've yet to pin down his exact location. If you have some idea of where the base has searched, we'd be happy to have that information.
I don't know. Not that I'd tell you anyway, even if I did.
Well, no matter. If perchance a gospel were to have been delivered into his hands, then I'm afraid it would have been presented a problem. However, even if he were to show his face now, he would have no means of stopping this current.
The Black Ornament, or the Gospel as you call it. I want to know what you plan to do with it. Snatch that, and first and foremost, I want to know... Scratch that, first and foremost, I want to know where you even acquired something that bizarre.
I imagine my source would rather their identity be kept secret. Our intentions, well, they will become evident very soon. At that time, Professor, we'll be happy to release you. All I ask is that you wait.
And you're going to just let a witness to your crimes go free. I assume then you intend to do something on a grand scale.
I'll leave the particulars up to your fertile imagination.
That said,
come the dawn when everything is realized, you will assist in our research. This invention will bring liberal riches like none have ever before have seen.
Not interested.
Please, Professor, allow him to finish before you give your answer.
It would truly be a pity if she were to come in some peril, and you were unable to help her. You'd threaten her just to get to me?
Tut, Captain Almathea. It looks like your renowned powers of persuasion are not as elegant as they once were.
Pardon me, then.
One might say that she has a unique sense of humor.
I don't want any misunderstandings between us, but you must understand that we are only soldiers. You have my word that no civilian will be involved, save for you, of course. So you're doing this out of some twisted sense of patriotism. Then this black orb that can shut down orbital power. I see. That's your plan, is it? Pardon me. Hello, Lieutenant. The Colonel is presently in a meeting. He wants no interruptions. No, it's all right. Give me your report, Lieutenant. There's been activity in Gransil. The White Wings were caught in the net, just as you planned. My goodness. Check and mate. Now, Professor, if you'll please excuse me. Major Sid, see to the Professor and make sure he's comfortable. Yes, sir. Is there anything you need, Professor? I'll get you set up with any of the standard amenities. I'm fine. I used to believe that you were different from the others, that you were a good, upstanding man. Apparently, I greatly overestimated you. My apologies, but you've been abducted by rebels, you see. Rebels against the Queen. Nameless, unknown rebels. Stress that fact, and I might even let you write a letter to your granddaughter. Get out of my sight! As you wish. So, Colonel Richard was the man behind all this trouble? Plus it looks like he wants to find my dad. Yeah, I wonder what this is all about. And who was that masked man? Of course that bastard would show up now! And there he goes. Grand plans. But what will come of them? Now things have gotten interesting. I really wanted to settle the score with them, but I've got a job to do, and that takes precedence. Since the window's a no-go, we'll have to take out the guards. Let me make this quick and clean. Right. Joshua, hey, you listening? Estelle? Are you okay? Hey, snap out of it. It's not like you to freeze up. Sorry, I just spaced out. Are you sure you're feeling okay? I'm fine. It's no big deal. We have to take out the guards by the entrance, right? Yep, so let's just get a move on. I really wanted to be part of the Gransil operation, but no, I'm left here guarding an old man. We do so much for the kingdom and for our dreams, all in the Colonel's name. Such is the life of the Intelligence Division Special Ops, I suppose. We're the Colonel's hands and eyes. If you ask me, you're the Colonel's ass. What? It can't be. Agate Krosner. You're too damn slow. That's hardly fair. Alright. Alright. And I have to throw an item at Tita or she will literally die. Alright. Alright, let's go and Black Fang these guys. Just eat that pasta. There we go. Much better.
Prepare to meet your doom!
Alright, Agate. Let's get that TP back. And I said TP, I've been playing too much Symphonian.
We're good to.
Sucks to be you. It's no fun when someone gets back at you for making a fool of them, huh?
It's not good to carry a grudge, you know.
Now it's a race against time. We have to get the professor out as quickly as possible.
Right.
Alright, and Estelle has Latira, which is 1,000 for everybody, which is more than enough.
So you're back. Enough, I told you. I don't want any... Grandpa! Tita? I must be dreaming. Grandpa! Thank goodness you're okay. This isn't a dream. And you lot. Hey, Professor. You don't look like you're feeling so hot.
The factory chief Murdoch asked us to come and get you out of here.
I'm impressed. You actually sneaked in here? So much like your father. Not a lick of common sense between the two of you.
Hey, old man. Sorry to interrupt your little vacation, but we need you to get ready for a jailbreak. We don't have a lot of time.
Who are you? You look like you came from the wrong side of the barn. I can tell that, at least. You have a head like a chicken. A chicken? Say that again, you geezer. Nice one, Professor. Grandpa, you shouldn't say mean things like that. This is Agate. He's a senior bracer over Estelle and Joshua. Well, now, I had no idea. Come to think of it, I think I've heard Cassius mention your name before. Something about a bad seed who was always sulking about one thing or another, I believe. I'm about this far from wringing your neck, old man.
Now, calm down. Professor, we'll save the explanations for later. For now, we need to get you out of here. Is there anything you want to bring with you?
Can we carry the chapel unit? If we leave it behind, I know these fools will just misuse it again.
Understood. Obtain an orbital calculator. I've been using this as my research to find a means of controlling the black ornament. I wasn't able to discern its physical composition, but I did have some success in the control method, which means that these fools will be able to cause that phenomenon to reoccur whenever they want.
Oh, I'm sorry, Estelle and Joshua. I hate that it's being so grievously misused after you went to all this trouble to bringing it to me.
Believe me, we understand. With Tia's safety on the line, I can't imagine any of us would have done any differently.
Besides, it's our fault that you two got caught up in this to begin with.
For the love of Adios, we don't have time for you to give some speeches. If you're all set, then let's go. Get your asses in gear. Move as fast as the old man's slip discs will let you.
Oh, very clever. I haven't let any young man beat me yet, and I'm not about to start now. Come on, both of you.
Alright. And then the book is in here, hiding amongst the barrels.
You think we'll just let you escape? What's this? Guess the jig is up.
That's a lot of soldiers. It appears we have an intruder. Get out there and start searching, men. Platoons 1 through 4 go to the airship port and the docks and establish a blockade. 5, 6, and 7 will search the barracks, watchtower, and research facilities respectively. Platoon 8 will accompany me to headquarters. That's it. Move out.
Yes, sir. Crap, here come the soldiers.
Looks like they're putting that squeeze on the airship port in the docks. The major knows what he's doing.
Well, what else would you expect from the CO of a 4th Defense Regiment? What should we do? Where do we go?
Well, leaving him at the docks is going to be tricky. We need to avoid the guards and find another way out. Can we... Maybe there's some secret exit through here. Is there like a basement?
don't you think it's awfully noisy outside?
Sounds like someone's breaking in.
Say what? Who's breaking in? Nobody's allowed to break in until we break out. Nobody!
Easy, bro. You know, you simple little escape plan won't ever. This looks like the dungeon.
Wow, it's a lot bigger than the dungeon at Agate. Huh? What? You!
You guys are.
You're the punks from before!
Well then, long time no see.
Okay, you guys are being held here. How have you been? Hey, I don't need your damn pity. The only thing you're good for is handling a pole in our air for brains. Jeez, I was trying to be polite. If it'll make you feel better, insult me all you want. What? Don't try and play it cool.
I'm assuming you know these folks. They're the Kapua Sky Bandits. They hijacked the airliner.
I've heard stories about them. They use a very high-tech airship, don't they? I heard it's of Imperial make, but I'm curious about the specs.
Yeah, it's got a top speed of 300 sails per hour.
Why should I have to answer your questions? My, aren't we petty? Grandpa, I don't think this is the right time to be asking about that kind of stuff. Now wait just one damn minute. Why are you bracers here in the first place? Are you the cause of that siren?
Well, sorry we intruded. Bye.
No fair! You're the intruders, right? Hey, let's get out of here! That was a surprise. Come to think of it, those guys have a connection to those men in black, right? But they got arrested by Colonel Richards, which means
maybe the Colonel is trumping it up as one of his accomplishments. Maybe Mayor Dalmore was used in a similar fashion. Huh. And yet I somehow just can't seem to muster up any sympathy for him. We're wasting time here. We've got to find another escape route. The door is locked. 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 Yeah, I think these doors are all locked. Hey, did you find them?
no, I've searched the barracks top and bottom. Same goes with the watchtower. All it leaves is headquarters. While we're here, we can report to the Major that we've gone over the place with like a fine-tooth comb. Oh, I think they're coming this way.
Shit, and this is a blind alley too. Come on, this way.
Hey, did you hear something? Yeah, I think it said this way.
There's no time. You want to get caught, don't you?
I think I misheard that.
We don't have the choice. We might as well give it a shot. Come on, just down the corridor.
Hey, Joshua, do you recognize that voice?
Yeah, it sounds familiar. Quick, get inside. Hey now, this room is...
Huh. Well, I don't know what he's intending, but we don't have any other choice but keep going.
That was spectacularly close.
I knew it.
Look, lock it, just to be safe, on the safe side. Got it.
What are you planning? You're the CEO of Liston Fortress. Didn't Colonel Richard order you to keep me locked up?
I'm very sorry about that. He's already seized control of the Royal Army Armed Forces by using his position in the Intelligence Division. And the main generals were giving the choice of obeying him or being imprisoned. General Morgan refused to obey him and has such been currently imprisoned at Agate.
That stubborn old man?
This is getting serious.
What the hell? I figured things were bad, but not that bad. When did the military structure get that fragile?
Unfortunately, observance of military regs has been breaking down ever since the end of the war. Particularly since the top brass haven't stopped embezzling and accepting bribes. Colonel Richard just took advantage of the situation.
I see. So he was able to make use of the military's existing corruption and weakness to seize control.
Precisely. With General Morgan in custody, that leaves Colonel Richard as the man in charge of the entire Royal Armed Forces.
That's horrible.
What about Queen Alicia? Doesn't supreme command of the army rest with the Queen? Mysteriously enough, Queen Alicia has kept silent on the matter. The Royal Guardsmen are actually being sought for questioning on the suspicion of treason.
Treason? Lieutenant Schwartz too?
The attack on the Central Factory has been pinned on the Royal Guardsmen. There's even photographic evidence, as I understand it.
Dorothy's pictures. That just doesn't sound right. The factory was all messed up and Grandpa was kidnapped. Agate was almost killed. You can't just go around blaming people for something like that.
I really don't know what to tell you. You never disobey a direct order from a superior officer. But since I never voiced my objections, the fault still lies with me. I know this will not make up for all I have done, but I was hoping it would go some way in atoning for my actions. You have a tough time of it, ain't you?
Well, if all that you've said is true, then I suppose I can forgive and forget. I had hoped to brain you with a wrench and soften you up that hard head. Pity.
I'm sorry.
Grandpa, it was a joke, dearie. Okay, we've got everything, but what are you planning to do now? Are you planning on hiding us until the heat dies down?
No, I have a much better solution. There's a way for you to escape this fortress through this room.
Through this room? How?
Ah, I get. There's a secret passageway or something, right? Huh, very astute, boy.
Whoa!
Makes sense for a military control room. Not bad at all. The emergency escape hatch leads to an underground aqueduct. There's a boat set up there, so you should be able to use it to escape. Legally, even my telling civilians about it would net me 10 years in prison. But even if military regulations will forgive me, I think ADOs probably will.
Major.
Alright, we'll use it. I'll go down first, then the old man and Tita. Estelle and Joshua, I want you to watch our backs.
Got it.
Roger that.
Farewell, Major. Well, thank you very much. Well then, that just leaves us. Thank you for everything, Major.
We're in your debts. You don't need to thank me. To be honest, I was expecting this since the moment I first saw you.
What?
You mean when we met at the front gate? Yes, as soon as I heard your last name. After all, you are the children of Colonel Cassius, are you not?
Colonel Cassius? You mean my dad really had a rank that high?
Richard may be a colonel now, but he served under your father back in those days. Your dad was a real hero. It was thanks to his efforts that we were able to defeat Erebonia in the war 10 years ago. Being as you're his children, I'm not surprised that you found out the truth and came to help the professor.
Really? But he never said anything about being any kind of military hero.
Are you okay, Major? The intruders may have been spied in the dungeon. The last likely place for them to be is in Central HQ, sir. Your orders?
Crap.
Acknowledge, I'll be right there, so put the facility on high alert. Come on, you need to go.
Okay.
Excuse us then.
Eek! It scared the living daylights out of me. What's to do with that slide?
Looks like some kind of secret waterway. Come on, let's catch up.
Ah, you're here. This way.
You're late. What took you so long?
Sorry, we just got in a conversation about my dad.
Sorry for the hold up. You go ahead and take off.
All right, hang on to your hats. Phew. We managed to make it out. Looks like they haven't started patrolling out here yet.
Major Sid, may be keeping them busy. But if we waste any time here, we're probably going to have to deal with a pursuit force. We've got to get the professor somewhere safe or else.
Estelle, Joshua? Oh, it's okay. No need to worry.
I promise we'll be here to protect both of you. No. You two fall back.
Huh? What do you mean?
The intelligence division knows my face all too well by now. Same goes for Tita and the old man, but they've got no idea you two are involved unless old Sid blabs. So I'm getting out of here and taking them with me. We'll lay low for a while somewhere safe.
Agate,
I understand. I understand. The fewer people implicated in this, the better. In fact, I never wanted Tita to get wrapped up in this in the first place. When I think about them taking hostages to force cooperation, it makes the most sense for us just to get out of here.
Grandpa! Whoa, 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 wait just a damn minute. How can you ask us to turn our backs on you just to keep ourselves safe? That's totally bonkers. We could never agree to that. Right, Joshua?
Actually, I agree with Agate's assessment.
What?
According to the theory of retreat and cover, the more there are together, the greater the chance of detection. Which means that Agate will stand a better chance of helping those get away on his own. I understand how you must feel, but for now, we really need to do what Agate says.
But...
Nice one, Joshua. Exactly what I was getting at. Now I need you to be a good girl and withdraw.
Wait, I get your idea in theory. Estelle?
I don't agree, and I can see it written all over your... You don't agree, and I can see it all written all over your face. So, how about I send you on an important mission instead? Something I certainly can't do myself, given the circumstances. Huh? For now, I want you to go to Gransel. Then you must speak with Her Majesty Queen Alicia in Gransel Castle.
I must what?
What's this all about? The aforementioned Black Ornament. It originally somehow fell into Colonel Richard's hands. He referred to it as the Gospel. Gospel, as in religious teachings? Huh, that's certainly an ominous-sounding name. Apparently, this Gospel was taken from the Intelligence Division, but by whom I couldn't say. After that, I'd wager that it was probably sent out in a package addressed to Cassius. However, Intelligence caught wind of our little, blackout from before. They must have realized the Black Ornament was involved, and here in Zeus, I suspect that was their true objective in attacking the factory. They've come to retrieve this Gospel.
Really?
I see. That explains a lot. Colonel Richard may have some kind of plan to use it in the capital. Unless I miss my guess, something very bad is coming. Her Majesty must be informed of this at once.
You mean the shutdown of orbital power?
No, perhaps if it's used. I'm sorry, anything more I say would be pure conjecture. Regardless, the Queen must be made aware of this Gospel as soon as possible. I'm more concerned with that than my own escape.
I swear. When you put it like that, I just feel like a jerk for wanting to say no.
If you allow us, we'll accept your request. I appreciate it.
Estelle, Joshua.
We gotta part ways for a little bit, Tita.
I'm sorry. I hope we could stay together. No, you don't have to apologize. You've just helped me so much, and you treat me like a little sister. Tita. Oh, thanks for helping me and my grandpa, and thank you for being my friend. I love you both. I love you too, sweetie.
I wish we could take you with us. Thank you so much. Parting such sweet sorrow and all that, but we've got no choice. Maybe you can save the tears for when we see each other again, you know?
You could be a real jerk.
But I guess this is where we must part ways, too. A lot's happened, but you taught us so much by letting us work with you.
Thank you, Master Agate.
Don't call me that, it creeps me out.
Look who's all embarrassed.
You really are your father's daughter. Hey, Joshua, don't let her go too out of control, you hear me? She's not half bad in combat, but there's more to being an adult than just that.
It's not like that's any of your business.
Just leave her to me. You take care as well. Take care of Tita and the professor.
I will.
Alright then, let's get a move on.
Farewell, children of Cassius. Stay safe, both of you. You too, Tita.
I just be with you. Be careful out there. There they go. Chapter 3 ends. The Black Ornament. Alright. I think we're going to end there. And next time, we will begin from the start of Chapter 4. So, look forward to it. I hope to see you all, and have a good rest of the day. Or evening, actually. Take care. Bye.